Yo, yo, yo.
Yo. Raider Nation Live's in the building.
It was Braden.
Rick Dirty Low. Coach Gravy.
Oh, yo.
Yo.
Put it on, start talking, brother.
What it
Put it
do?
on, start talking. Put it on, start
What it
talking.
do?
What's up?
What it do?
Yeah.
Yee.
Live, baby.
Yes, sir.
Gabe Spillane.
Gabe Spillane's in the building, bro. You guys don't know nothing about Gabe Spillane. Go back to the last show. Hey.
They get exclusive interview with Gabe Spillane today. I still like to drop that pic Sunday. Gabe
Yeah, I know,
Spillane.
Sean.
What-
We're in the backstage right now. Raider Nation Live.
Let's go.
Hey, the first time when I heard it, when I like played it back, I didn't want to hear how it sounded. I was like, bro, this sounds corny. Raider Nation Live. Sounds like one of them DJ drops.
I don't listen to you this year.
You hear us, but you don't hear us. Oh
Beat
man,
up. Drop the beat, low.
drop the beat. I already got the beat going. Down. You ready to go? All right, let's go. Let me be down a little bit real quick. Let's go. Let me get it all nice and just so it's not too loud. And we in the building, guys. What's going on? Raider Nation Live. Everybody in the building. What's up? I'm your host, Dirty Low. We got Coach Gravy and Raider Gay 420. 420. What's going on, brothers? How you guys doing tonight?
I like that Gabe Spillane, man. Gabe Spillane 420. What's up?
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
okay, bro.
that
That's
boy
Gabe
got
Spillane.
that boy
Gabe
got
Spillane 410. 410.
Gay 140.
I got you.
Start your-
happy.
410. So stupid. Okay,
Nah,
shit,
what's
man.
back, man? Shit, I've been doing shit, chilling, man. You know what I mean? Fucking just, you know what I mean? Getting ready. It's the Chiefs week, man. You know what I mean? So it's, this is that week. You know, it's get back time. You know what I mean? Bounce back time. You know, we got to put that one behind us. It was a close game, whatever. You know what I mean? However you want to call it, but it's time to, you know, regroup. You know, guys have been in the building since today, but it's time for us to like put that one behind us and let's put we're gonna have to you know, put a big effort today. I mean, this week too, dog, because I mean, the Chiefs just took a loss. I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't want to take two in a row, but nobody does. But it's like you know, they're gonna come in with the extra motivation just because, you know what I mean, it is the Raiders. You know what I mean, it is a division matchup. You know, they are playing at home. You know, the little rivalry that, you know, Max and Patrick Mahomes have going on. So I think it's gonna be a crazy game out, but I think we're gonna see that same effort. I think it's gonna be one of those games that's going to be, you know what I mean, tight. You know what I mean, and because, you know, like I think somebody said this morning, I think it was Shannon Sharp, dog. Nobody's scared of the Chiefs offense no more, dog. You know what I mean? Especially with the weapons that they have. Yeah, they have Patrick Mahomes, and he's still a baller for damn sure, but he's those weapons are making him seem more down to earth. You know what I mean? So they lead the league. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see this week, man.
Yeah, maybe a little bit later we'll kind of listen to what Coach AP put. I'm gonna set it up like we did last time. He had the press conference today, and we could do 8 and 2. Figure it out as we get it going and stuff. So
They look that they could be had last night, Gabe. We was watching it while we was doing it live, and
yep.
they look like they could be had. You know, bad weather, but at home though.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't see Philly do really anything drastic. You know what I mean? They just played ball, man. Tough ball.
Yeah.
A bad weather ball. And then KC was trying to do all this, you know, shit that they do on a normal hot summer day. The elements does happen. And there's no elements in Las Vegas. I know that. But I don't foresee their receivers dropping the balls like they were dropping balls everywhere last night.
Yeah.
That was a game too early. I wish they were doing that shit next week.
Hey, we were saying that shit too.
They've been doing it all season though. That's why they lead the league in drops. You know what I mean? I think you're gonna see some of that on Sunday too. It's just we gotta. I think it's gonna happen. It's just that, you know what I mean, we gotta put up our end on our end too though. You know what I mean? It's just because you've seen, you know what I mean, Philadelphia take advantage of those things. You know what I mean? Like when they wouldn't take advantage, you know, Philadelphia came back in the fourth quarter and just, you know what I mean, dominated the second half. Didn't let them score. You know what I mean? So it's big time, dog. I mean, they should have scored on that drop pass, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way the you know what I mean? That's just the way shit's rolling for them this year, bro. Like they have to make up for those deficiencies. Their defense is good, man. Their defense is really good, but it's just I think their offense is just, you know, it's not what it has been over the you know, the last couple years. You know what I mean? With you even seen Kelsey dropping some yesterday, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it's like rubbing off into other players. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's what happens. You know what I mean? In the NFL, you see that shit happening. Like when a couple of things keep going wrong, like, you know what I mean, then some of your star players even start doing it. You know what I mean? You've seen it with kind of like with DA when, you know what I mean, when McDaniels was here. You know what I mean? Like some of those times, like the shit was going bad a little bit, or shit was just not going, you know, to plan like it would. Like maybe how they foreseen, you know, the offense running, but you can see it kind of, you know, trickling into like DA's game, into you know, Jacob's game. You know what I mean? So it's like that type of stuff happens on teams, dog. We've seen it on our own team, and I think we're seeing it in KC right now.
Yeah, KC's gonna be a crazy shit. Shout out Sean Johnson. He sent me in 3 straight games, zero. They have scored 0 points in the half in 3 straight games in the second half, and they have 26 drops. But we're gonna get a little bit more into it, bro. I'm gonna get to the chat and then we'll get to it, bro. Holly, what's going on? Salute the Dark Raider podcast. What's going on, brother? Salute to you, Dark. I know Greg was over there with you guys, man. Salute to you guys. Sean Johnson, what's going on? I was just talking about you, dog. Hopefully your ears aren't ringing. Raider Pete, what's going on, brother? Salute. Jimmy motherfucking Montez, what's going on, bro? I'm a scat man beating me about. Because what's up, bro? Salute to you, brother. Guerrero, that's the dog right there. That's the boy right there. That's the boy. Okay, what's going on, bro? Salute, man. Everyone showing love. Who else in the building? Razor, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, bro. Hopefully you're having a good one. Because the Queens lost to Baltimore, they took over the number 1 seed. Yeah, let's go. Yep, fuck KC. Everyone showing love. Philly didn't have their blocking tight end and still got the job done. Yep. Young DB, what's going on? That KFC defense going to be harassing our offense. I don't know about that one. We better be on our shit immediately. Yeah, regardless of whatever, we're going to need that too. My team is mad at Mahomes. Even my auto is dropping. You guys see that fucking stupid ass commercial? My auto.
Nah.
Auto.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. When was his last game supposed to be?
Yeah, with that. All right, I know I got it.
Yeah, that's what they're right.
even the backup, that poor number 85, that dropped all kinds of shit.
Noah Gray or something like that, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he was dropping all kinds of balls. He couldn't even catch his own.
No shit, fucking.
They had trouble yesterday for sure. They were having trouble out there for sure, bro. Like the weather was kind of played a part to it, so you know what I mean, that's not gonna play a part this weekend. So we don't expect it to be so bad, but still, I think that's been plaguing them the whole season. So I think we'll see some of it. I just think our defense is good enough that, you know what I mean, we're gonna it's gonna make it tough for them either way. You know what I mean, we're gonna make it tough for them either way, and I think just gotta the thing that I see most, and I seen it yesterday too on some occasions, where you can't let Mahomes, you know, fucking kill you with his legs, bro. Like that.
Okay, was good, bro.
He already has enough arm. You know what I mean? You can't let him kill you with his legs. I mean, like it's just like that's the one thing like that. That's deadly.
Yeah. SoCal Sal, right away. What's going on, bro? Charles Washington, what's going on, man? Hopefully, that was a good one, bro. Tyler KC getting the last laugh, bro. You ain't even lying. Play on words, yes, sir. I get it. Shit. Yeah, but as far as KC, bro, they've been playing like shit. To be honest with you, they're just barely squeaking by on a lot of their games and stuff like that. And they're not blowing teams out. I think they maybe had one blowout game, but see, the thing is, though, Kelsey's getting a little bit older. They don't have that speed over the top with Tyree. You know what I mean? I mean, they got Pacheco and stuff like that, and their run game's pretty good, but they were even looking a little bit slow. Pacheco didn't get that many yards last night, but
It was getting first downs though for him, and that's
yeah.
just as good.
Towards the end of the game, you know what I mean? When these guys are tired and beat up, he wasn't doing much at the beginning, but it kind of kept them in the game. But the defense of the fucking the Eagles, man, did their thing, bro. They stopped them, bro. Arnold, what's going on, bro? Salute. Yep, AP Presser was good. You would like it. Yeah, I got it queued up to where we're gonna listen to it here in a little bit. You know what I mean? We'll get into it, see what he got to say. It's about like 6 minutes. We'll just kind of listen to it, see what he got to say about all that stuff, man. Yeah, man. I mean, it's week 12. We're fucking 5 and 6. There's still a lot of football left, man. A lot of football left. We got basically 6 more games, bro. We can break even on that, and still, I'd rather be 4-2 out of the whole thing. You know what I mean? Just so we can have that winning record with AP. But there is something that I heard today, and I really don't listen to a lot of different sportscasters and stuff like that. But Keyshawn Johnson was on the herd. I listen. I like Colin Cowherd, me personally, and it was just a short. And I'll get to that right now. Everyone's kind of like, doubting, getting on fucking Aiden and whatnot, bro. But they're saying like all they need is a quarterback. All the Raiders all they need now is a quarterback. They got all the stars, they got everything that they need. They just don't have a quarterback. The quarterback played okay, whatnot. But Keyshawn was basically stating he goes, Mark Davis needs to buckle down, put his big boy pants on, whatever in his own. I'm saying that, kind of off script, whatever, but. He's basically stating that this guy needs to turn around, hire him, and just make him the fucking coach. And then let him build the team next year the way they want to. Him, Champ Kelly, and just go from there. You know what I mean? So what do you guys think about that? What do you think about, as of right now, hiring him?
To me, I wouldn't take that interim tag off until the end of the year. It's just because it doesn't, I don't think it's not going to do like much difference. I think if you take it off right now, who's to know? Like, what if you take it off right now and he takes his foot off the gas on keeping these guys motivated? You know what I mean? Because now he has a for sure job. Like, I want to see him with that interim tag basically to the end of the year. Let him play out the whole rest of the year. I mean, he's doing good. It's not to say that he's not going to get it. It's just that I think he has to play out the rest of this year, at least on that tag, and then. You know what I mean? After the season, if it's good enough, you know what I mean? If we go up over 500, then, you know what I mean? Take that tag off right away. But I just don't I don't see no
yeah.
I just don't see like any good coming out of like taking it out right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, yeah, maybe the fans will get a little bit happy because they're keeping him, you know what I mean, and all this shit. But I just think that fuck it, just wait till the end of the season. He's our coach right now anyway. It's not like he's going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. What do you think, Gravy?
I'm with Gabe on that one. It ain't like with the interim tag he's in a coach any less. You know what I mean? So
right.
You gotta interview. You gotta see what's out there. Champ's gonna be involved in it too. Maybe Champ thinks he's with AP. And AP can be a coach somewhere in the future, but he's doing a good job now. But as time goes by, maybe I like the guy. I think he should have the job. But
I want him to keep the job. But yeah,
I like the fact is that he's not gonna want to be the coordinator and the coach. That's tough to do. I think that was a problem before. But if we could get some good guys around him, then we're gonna run a different offense. I'm sure he's not with this Earnhardt Perkins offense, but we're gonna get another offense in there with a full season to work on it, and we're gonna look much different. And we can see what the norm today is run the West Coast offense and their variations of it. Love
Mhm.
to see Da and Myers work together in that. This guy's doing some of that. Bo's doing some of that. That's why Renfro's having a that's why Renfro's doing a little comeback this game. So I figure he's trying to snap out this, not change the whole playbook, but mm, putting this little bit of things in there. And he wants to stick with those. Even the runs, even the runs look different. So I'd
I
rather
agree.
I'd rather him have the intern tag, and then if he deserves it, if Mark thinks that he should, then take it off. And then the season.
Michael Guerrero got the Raiders beating the Queefs 24-17. I'm with that, bro. So got to start showing everybody love. I want to answer this real quick. He says, I wish the outside noise will stay the outside noise, stay out of our business. I do agree on that, but yet at the same time, they ain't talking about you doing something wrong. But most of the time when they talk about the Raiders, they're always bagging us, bro. Now they're actually giving us some sort of respect in the fucking, in I guess the ESPN stratosphere, however you want to call it, because a lot of it's shitting on them. So at least they're giving us like some of the players that know Antonio and know what he's about. They're kind of like saying, okay, the Raiders got a shot, to where a lot of the players didn't want to play for fucking McDaniels, didn't want to have nothing to do with McDaniels, all that shit, right? So when you see it like that, you know what I mean? It basically looks like these guys are more in support of, him being the head coach around the league, because that shows more respect, because they respect him, they respect the head coach, they're going to respect everybody else. Because you see them talk about Andy Reid and this person, and then Belichick, and everyone was on Belichick's dick and whatever, not until they actually realized that it wasn't necessarily Belichick. It was a combination of everything. But then they still give Reid a lot of fucking, poise and I guess a lot of coverage and a lot of good stuff. Look at where they how they have him. Oh, he's just a good coach that loves hamburgers. You know what I mean? That wins Super Bowls like a motherfucker. So, they're gonna push that narrative, bro. But the Raiders have, us, we have been as a team has been like kind of all over the place, and now we have a respectable interim coach that's not a head coach yet. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's more of a positive light than a negative light that they're putting on us. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're going to try to slander us to make us do bad shit, or think that we're going to continue to do bad shit, because it's just a recipe of what we've done. But if you really, really look at it in the long run, a lot of these players respect AP. The NFL does. A lot of these, because he was an analyst too. You know what I mean? So he's talked to these guys, so they have a lot of good things to say about him. So us being in their wheelhouse in conversation and stuff like that is good. A lot of the stuff that's been coming out of the fucking the side whatever shit, it's good positive press. You know what I mean? They're only giving fucking Mark Davis shit for him not actually pulling the trigger soon, but it is what it is. So what's going on, bro? Salute. Shout out to everybody in the building, bro. Yeah. Raider Joe, what's up, bro? Salute. Raider Ray said more slants and screens for Bo. Yep. Gotti, what's going on, bro?
I'm screened out with this guy, really, bro.
Yeah. You know what's funny, when we're talking about the screens that we were doing, when Mahomes and them turned around and did it, I think it was the second to the last drive that the Eagles had. They were doing the fucking screen, like, bro, like, it doesn't work. It didn't work the first time on first down, but then they turned around and ran it a little bit later, a little different type of screen. But when they ran that bitch, what ends up freaking happening is when they ran it, like, the second time it worked, but they're built for that. You know what I mean? We're not built for it. Kelsey was down the field. You know what I mean? Like, James isn't as fast as Kelsey on one of the plays. So it's like, everybody got to be a part of it if you're going to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a part of the play. You got to be a part of everything. But if you miss on the screen or a block or anything like that, it throws a monkey wrench in everything. And that's just the way it goes, bro. So. But I don't mind him doing the screens. I like the fact that he's saying that we should run more screens. Shout out Ray. He's saying that we should run more screens and more slants. I get that, to get the ball out of the rookie's hand, but we are a running team, bro. We need to run the ball. So
it would be way easier to run a screen, or your screen game to work, if your running game is working. You'll see it.
Yeah. Hey, Gravy, can you lower the speaker in the background or whatever? Because we get a little feedback, brother. I checked already. Oh, it was working. It was getting a little bit of feedback, but we're good now.
I didn't even do anything.
Oh, maybe some little weird thing. Anyways,
that little thing dinging around your head, bro.
No, actually, I didn't even type it. I think our other co-host did.
Yeah, it just comes and goes. Like once in a while, you can hear it like in the background, barely. Like,
but yes, you can hear it right now. Yeah. So, anyways, Raider Pete said, Palomar working the middle and the Hobbs in the slot feels like a good recipe. Counter to Klausy. Force fumble that biatch. Yep, I agree. That's gonna be a good coverage. And plus, Kelsey's lost a step, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Kelsey's lost a step. That Taylor Swift got him swiftly. He's like $1 billion.
He getting hurt every play, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is the game where you can put Jack Jones in a couple more times against these type of receivers.
Mm-hmm.
These are the type of receivers I think you can get Jack Jones play some playing time with, because Peters needs less playing time.
No, like I just want to answer Washington. No, it's not that you're too old, bro. Like I get it, bro, but it's media now. That's what it is. It's part of this. We're part of it. You know what I mean? That we didn't have this back in the day. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know what I mean? But when they talk about it and bring it up, like that brings more money, generates more revenue, generates more. Like look at how they on every talk show on fucking ESPN, they talk about the Cowboys like they're gonna win a Super Bowl when they were fucking 4-12. You know what I mean? So it's like now it's like no big thing that they're actually talking about them, but talking about them now because they're actually playing. But we know that they're not gonna go anywhere. So, but I mean, it's not. It's just part of the game.
The Colts releasing Shaq Leonard.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything about that.
Great. That would be a great pickup for us right there.
But I wonder why they released him.
Is that he would need to clear waivers because the money that they owe him. Like if you pick him up, you're gonna have to pick up that contract, right? So it's like for the rest of this year, it's guaranteed, right? But there's still a lot of money owed on that contract between in the upcoming years. 25, I think he's owed like 16, and then like 20, and then 24 he's owed like 16, and then like 25 he's owed like 19 million. So it's like if he clears waivers, then yeah, he would be a good thing to bring in, because the only thing with him is that like right now I think they got rid of him because they got that guy Zaire, I think it's Zaire Franklin. You know what I mean? That they picked up I think last year or this year, and he's like one of the leading tacklers in the NFL. And that he pretty much took Shaq Leonard's spot, especially with Shaq Leonard having 2 back surgeries in the last year and a half. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the reason why I think that they released them. That they're making room for their young upcoming linebacker. That shit, he's pretty much one of the leading tacklers in all of the NFL. And I think it was just a money thing that they needed a dump salary, and they got rid of Shaq.
Hold on. See, that's what I'm trying
that'll just get rid of Masterson right there
So this is it says right here, Leonard is a Hall of Fame trajectory, undergoing 2 back surgeries last year, limited to him to 3 games. He has not been the same dominant player since. Leonard grew increasingly frustrated with his diminished role in the year, repeatedly voicing his displeasure. Even when Franklin, NFL's third leading tackler, missed the game in Indianapolis, opted to play an undrafted second-year pro in Olubu. I can't even pronounce that. OLUBI over Leonard. The linebacker didn't ask for his release, according to the league sources. This was a team decision. Including last year's riddled injury campaign, Leonard returned finally fully healthy this year and is playing a career low 70% of the defensive team snaps. So maybe it's that injury, bro. Hopefully it's not, bro.
Back surgeries, it's pretty bad.
Yes, sir.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, Gabe has back surgery, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So,
it's not nothing to play with, dog. Like that shit. Once you have that surgery, it ain't the same after, dog. So I don't know if he's gonna be hitting with that same force. You know what I mean? Like, it's your backs. You only get one of them. We only get one of them.
You only get one speed. Yeah. So the facts, Gabe. If he only passes on waivers. So if he picks him up on the waivers, bro, it's gonna be a risky move, bro. It's gonna be a risky move.
It's cost you money for that. Nah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that.
You would have to clear waivers, and you know, maybe he is good. You know what I mean? He does say that he's recovered. He has said that he has recovered, and he has been playing 70% of the snaps, but he hasn't really gotten hurt this year. So in those 70% of the snaps, you know, he's still playing. You know what I mean? He's still doing good. It's just that maybe he needs a different scenery change or whatever like that. But just for the salary is just not. It's not feasible for us to get him unless he clears waivers.
Yeah, I agree. You've been hearing about this guy for fucking years, bro. Like him just doing what he does, bro. But yeah, that injury, bro, that back it's almost like an Achilles. You know what I mean? You can't fucking plant right. You know what I mean? For a linebacker, yeah.
Your back, dog. Oh,
yeah.
You gotta have a lot of movement. You gotta use a lot of movement when you're a linebacker.
Yeah, you got a lot of hip movement. Yeah,
a lot of linebacker. You're getting that. You know when you're you know those collisions with the running back when it's, you know, basically one-on-one type shit. You know, when they hit each other, bro, they're both getting running head starts. Like, you know what I mean? And they're hitting each other. So it's so much pressure when you hit on your back. You know what I mean? So when you hit somebody, that shit is like, it's like a fucking accordion, dog. So it's like it's just, you know, shockwave down the back, down your back, dog. And after 2 surgeries, who knows, bro? That's scary.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's what you mean. It was more of a neck for luck, but you know what I mean, that's one of the reasons why he had to retire so soon.
Yeah, because he was the numbness, the tingling, you get fucking numb spells on all that, bro. The back is not to be fucked with, bro. I still got back problems from this. Yeah, I still got back problems where I got nerve damage and shit like that. Left arm goes numb, right arm goes numb, left leg, bro. It's like when you start fucking shit up, bro, in your back, bro, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I know.
Yeah, you got the surgery too. No, I didn't go surgery, but you know what I mean. But still, though, it was an option.
We're talking about that. You're making my back hurt. You're making my back hurt now.
I'm gonna get to these I couldn't get to them. I'm gonna get to these real quick, and then we'll go from it. Raider Pete Pyro, what up, bro? Said Raider Pete states right here. He says the loss of Miami will be beneficial for Aiden, Hardegree, and AP on game planning for situational stuff. I agree on that. Gotti, what's going on, bro? He says, do we put Jack Jones on Peter's side a few times since Meek is going to be playing this Sunday?
Yep.
I would.
I mean, you ain't got a real number one over there, so why not?
That is true. That is very, very true. And also, following up that question, bro, I'll keep these two marked right says. And what's your guys' take on the flyer on Henderson from the Rams since he was released earlier? I think we need another running back. Henderson's good, bro. He's good, but I wouldn't pick him up right now. We got too many backs already, and then plus he got hurt a lot, bro. That's the only thing. But
I mean, the only reason they picked him up is because of Kyron Williams. You know, he went on IR. You know, he's set to come back this week, so they basically only held him for the 4 weeks that Kyron Williams was on IR. You know what I mean? And he was only really effective in 2 games. He scored a touchdown yesterday. He had 1 yard. He had 1 rushing yard yesterday and a touchdown. That shit was crazy. But it's, I don't know, man. I wouldn't. Nah, we don't need to bring in a guy like that. Like, it's just, let's see what happened to Abdullah.
He played a lot. He played a lot this game.
Yeah.
Played a lot of special. I like Abdullah on special teams. I fucking love Abdullah on special teams. That dude.
He was in the backfield a little bit.
So fucking fast though, too, dog. Like, he gets down there as a gunner. As a gunner, he gets down there so fucking fast. Like,
what's good, bro?
I like that in his game, bro. Like, he ain't scared to, you know what I mean, go down there and make a tackle and make a big tackle too. Like, that's what I like about Abdullah.
Mm-hmm. He's versatile, bro. He has good hands. I liked Abdullah when he was playing with fucking the Lions, bro. I thought he was a good back. I picked him up on a couple fantasy leagues. He didn't put a lot of points up for me, but he had a stretch. I remember he had like a 6-game stretch where he was running the ball because they didn't have a running back, and he did some things for me, bro. but no, like he was no Josh Jacobs by any means. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Oh, for
just
sure.
by default, like he's like the second best running back that we do got, and even in the line, I think he's better than Zeus because of the experience.
So you
But
guys just drop Zeus.
yeah, I mean, but yeah, I don't think I would. Zeus isn't bad, bro. But then I would rather have Zeus than Bolton. You know what I mean? On some real shit. So yeah, I'm
The
not really.
percentage of Taylor Swift being in the building.
Ooh, I don't give a fuck.
He
He said, ooh. They want to bet on it?
Zeus
Let's bet
has
on it.
Zeus has a fumbling the ball problem.
Like, I hope they fucking the Raider fans that are there, they just fucking make it hell for her. Fuck that shit.
Oh yeah. So right now, the receivers that they got right now is Pladarius Tony, Rashid Rice, Vallis Scanlon, and Watson. The running backs, I apologize. The running backs are Pacheco, McKinnon, and Edwards Hilaire. So we're talking about. I'm going back to Gotti's. Shout out Gotti, bro. The Jack Jones thing. So if you're looking at their receiving core, whoever's going to be covering the running backs, bro, whether it's fucking Palomao or whoever, or safety or linebacker, bro, we need the fastest linebacker to cover these guys, bro. Because these guys can fucking move, you know what I mean? That's the one thing about their backfield. You know what I mean? Their backfield is really, really good. Valdes Scantling is all right. Justin Watson is still learning how to produce, you know what I mean? And Darius Toney, I don't know. And then their other tight end, Noah, was it Blake Bell or Noah Gray that fucking dropped like 4 passes straight in his fucking hands, like all throughout the whole game, especially when they need them. And then if Kelsey goes down, that guy's gonna be there, bro. Like, you know, it's yeah. But going back to the Jack Jones, bro, I think he's gonna be a little bit more implemented into this defense this month. I mean, this game. This month.
I think if for sure he'll be more, but I think the week that you'll see him most, I think is going to be that Vikings game. Yeah. Because that Vikings game, you'll have 2 weeks more to prepare. You know what I mean? It's going to be that bye week after this week. So I think that's when you'll really get to see Jack Jones. But I for sure could see him more than 2 plays. You know what I mean? Like other than last week. You know what I mean? This week, just because it's another week.
That fool was jumping around the sideline like he'd been a Raider for like 5 years, man. You see him?
For real,
jumping all around in there.
I like that. I like seeing that. At least he's excited to be here. You know what I mean? At least his excitement's up to be here. So we'll see what he could do on the field, though, once he gets a good, actually good, good just grasp of the defense a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little bit more, and just having more reps, in practice and shit like that. So hopefully he can get comfortable quick. And they could bring him up to speed pretty quick, because Peters, to me, is getting him a motherfucking nerves, though. You know what I mean? I just
check this shit out. I want to read this real quick. He says, we need another running back that would bring up McCormick, because Zeus ain't it, or even getting Fournette. You know what's funny, Gotti? I was saying Fournette for a long time, bro, but nobody on the panel wanted to hear that shit. But you know what I mean? I see what you're saying.
Fournette sign with
he's signing with somebody's practice squad.
I don't even want to hear McCormick shit.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit either. Raider Joe, what's up, bro? The homie.
He signed with the Bills practice squad. Fournette.
Yeah, it was the Bills. It was somebody, I can't remember, or Colts or some shit like that. He's on the East Coast somewhere.
And they check this shit out.
Check this shit out. I seen this right when I was reading, right? I lightweight fuck Mitchell Renz. I don't fuck with that cat, whatever, whatnot, but because somebody just tweeted saying that the Raiders should pay a number 1 for Chicago for Fields. Now,
smartest thing that fool ever said.
Probably, yeah. So the reason why I'm saying now is because me and Gravy, during the offseason, we were talking about, hey man, he goes, check out Fields. And I was like, this was before we even got Jimmy G and shit like that. And we looked at it, and I'm like, all right, I checked this film, bro. He's a baller, bro. He's a baller, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. And you guys got to understand something. Champ Kelly has ties to that. He has ties to Chicago. You know what I mean? He was a part of a couple trades. He was a part of the group, you know what I mean, that helped get him and stuff like that, help acquire. I remember them saying Champ Kelly was helping them acquire all those number 1 draft picks to get rid of. So I wouldn't mind Fields, but I don't know. It all depends on the coordinator. who the coordinator is.
What you think, Gabe? What you think, Gabe?
No,
He goes,
no. No.
A first round pick, I don't know, bro. Like,
I don't know about the first round pick. I wouldn't mind Fields. Overall, I wouldn't mind Fields.
I mean, but I think that's what it's gonna take because I think they're gonna franchise him or something like that, right? Or maybe not. Maybe they just
the Bills are gonna have the #1 pick.
maybe they let him test free agency. You know what I mean? If they let him
And the
test free
second.
agency, it's still gonna cost a lot of fucking money to sign him. So it's like, fuck, bro. Like, to me, like, because like in my mind, it's like the way these teams are being built. You know what I mean? To get to be winners, is you gotta get at least one of these guys, franchise guys, under your regime, but under that rookie contract, at least
Right.
for those first couple of years, just because that way you're able to build whatever you need around him. You know what I mean? While he's, the first, couple of years, who knows? Maybe in that first year he could already be that good. You know what I mean? Because rookies are more and more rookies are coming out. Like, look at CJ Stroud, look at Burrow coming out in his first year and shit like that. Like, so there's more and more rookies coming out, balling out, especially if they're like first round picks. So I just think, like, fuck, if we can get one of those guys, I think that's the most, that's what I want the most. But I mean, if it push comes to shove, like, I'm not going to be mad if we get Fields. I wouldn't be mad if we get Fields just because he does give us that dual threat. You know what I mean? That most of the league is kind of going to, most of the NFL. You know what I mean? That's what it is now. It's a dual threat type shit. And who's to know, man? Him and DA could be a great duo. You know what I mean? And then he has other weapons too, like Myers and you know what I mean, Mayer. You know what I mean? So, and then I like what Tucker's becoming, bro. So but it's tough, man. I mean, to me, my ideal situation is go out and if you are gonna go out and Aiden's not gonna be your guy, use that first round pick, or even if you have to, fuck it, if it's your guy, and say like it's Drake May, right? That's your guy, then I don't mind using our next first round pick for the next year if that's really gonna be the guy for the fucking next 10 years.
Gravy.
You know what I mean?
Gravy, it's you that's getting the feedback, bro. Whatever has speaker on or anything like that. Do you have a speaker on?
Because we made the I think we made the mistake in not trading up this year. You know what I mean? Like, because there was already there was some reports that they were trying to trade up for Stroud. You know what I mean? But they were asking for too much. But it's just, I can't like this year. If it's your guys there, fuck it, man. You gotta trade up.
Hey, Gravy, jump out real quick and jump back on because that's how I already checked everything, bro. Sorry, brother. Don't get mad at me. I
ain't got nothing. I got nothing going. I got nothing on. My phone ain't with me. My other one.
I'm being dead ass. Like we can back here big time. So, anyways,
you just don't want me on the show. Huh?
You're the only reason the show is moving, bro. It's the only reason. No, I didn't say do that. I said restart it, bro. Relax. Get your ass on. I gotta take the control away from me, bro. This fucking guy. Anyways,
is it good? It's good. It's good.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check.
See, he's not there no more. Rafa, what's up, bro? Way back.
Yeah, it's just, I think that's just I wanna get that rookie quarterback and let us build around him. If it's Aiden, that would be the best situation. You know what I mean? Hopefully he does, turn into that guy. But if it's not, you know what I mean, and next year we have to, make that decision. I'd rather go that way. I'd rather go the draft way than, and use draft picks for that reason instead of use draft picks for Fields. I know Fields can maybe be not as much of a gamble because he has showed at least 1 year that he can be good. But he is up and down. You know what I mean? He has had some bad years, and sometimes he can be very inconsistent. So it's like I just, with the money part, if you're gonna use the same amount, if you're gonna end up using like another first round pick to try to get that quarterback anyway, I'd rather use it on trying to get that quarterback this year, which is a quarterback rich draft. You know what I
So
mean?
this is the thing. So if we're gonna go at Fields, 2023, you know how much his base salary is? He's only getting
This,
a $5 million cap hit.
yeah, because
So his last year,
this is
his
last
cap,
year under the thing, but I think they're expecting him to sign for like 200 million.
oh shit. Okay. Well, so this is the thing right here. So it's like base salary is 1.6, signing is 2.7, roster is 1.6, so the cap hit is 6 mil.
Just
So
because
that's
there's only like really two big time, maybe, you know, quarterbacks are gonna hit maybe the free agent this year, dog, which is him and Cousins, right? So
yeah,
those guys are going to demand big money regardless. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So whatever team they go to, they're gonna have big money because they're the only guys available. So they're gonna have to, even though they're not as good as maybe other quarterbacks, they're gonna get something comparable to their contracts. You know what I mean? Because they're the only guys available. They're the next guys in line. So like that's what happens, bro. Like if you're the next guy in line, you're just, you know, you're fortunate to be that guy. Sometimes you're unfortunate because, you know, sometimes you're better than what the market says. You know what I mean? Like, but in this case, I think, you know, it's going to help out Fields and like and Kirk Cousins. I think he deserves some money too. He's gotten his money, but I just think with nowadays, like he's gonna end up receiving a hundred, and you know, if Carr and, you know, other guys received, you know, like fucking, you know, Daniel Jones received, you know, over 100 million, over 100 and something, 40 million, 150 million dollar contracts last year. This next coming year, though, you're gonna see guys like Fields and Cousins almost get that $200 million for sure. You know what I mean? And that's where it's like, damn, that's why I don't want to go that route.
yeah. No, I agree. I mean, yeah, it's just it's a possibility. It's a possibility that he can come, but I mean, it's not nothing set in stone. But I like the way you're looking at it. If you look at it in the future type, in that aspect of looking at what quarterback are going to come in, because if you look at Justin Fields' contract, his first year was base salary was he only put $3 million, then it went 3, 4, 5, and then it went 6 as the years went up. You know what I mean? Gravy's back. All right, let's go see if we can get that feedback going.
Let's see. Check. Yep, there's good.
Oh, you still hear it. You can still hear it.
Then it's you guys.
Okay.
How's it not me? It's not us.
Did you say something about Dallas, bro?
No. Say nothing about no Dallas. Gravy was was talking away.
Did you say something about Dallas Cowboys right now?
No. I didn't say nothing about Dallas Cowboys.
No,
Greater Hemi good shot. Says it wouldn't make any sense to go after Fields, especially when we can go for a first rounder. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I give him that. Gravy making gravy and adding a fresh build oil without one ash falling off his stogie. That sounds like my guy.
Yeah.
Nothing on me. Clean, brother. Clean.
Nah, I just think
his
that
back is all fucked up.
We cannot go away from Jacobs, dog. We can't go away from Jacobs. That shit has to be like you see that he can be effective if you just keep giving him the ball. Like I know that KC is going to, you know, kind of like be, you know, that they have a pretty good defensive line. I just think that they end up giving up big plays, dog, in the run game. You've seen it, you know, from Swift, you know what I mean? Kind of get some big plays, you know, here and there. And so it's like, I think that we have to feed Jacobs, dog, and make it less of a fucking demand on put less demand on the rookie, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He should not be throwing the ball 40 plus times a game. You know what I mean? It's like let's try to game plan like it's you know what I mean? We have this rookie, but for sure take chances and be aggressive at times, but don't go away from your bread and butter, dog. You know what I mean? It's like you have to go you have to, you know, keep feeding Jacobs the ball, and that Raider Hemi for sure, man. We for sure need Colton. I think we for sure need Colton this game. I think this last game, you know what I mean? I think Jacobs, kind of needs that because you're able to kind of stack the right side, which that's where we have our like deficiencies. You know what I mean? So it's like I think when you have Colton, he's able to lock up his side, and you're able to get then play that big that jumbo set where you can get Mumford lined up as a tight end, and then you could run it either way. You know what I mean? So I just think it's important for us to get Colton Miller back on the field this week, because they have a pretty good defensive line, bro, and we're gonna need him to keep the rookie clean, man, because Colton Miller is one of the better tackles in all of the NFL. So anytime he's on that field, bro, it's just that we're just that much better. You know what I mean? So especially for Jacobs.
Yeah, the running game is going to be very, very. It's going to be. That's going to be the key to us winning everything out. You know what? We're already like 45 minutes in. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play freaking our head coach's press conference, and then we can kind of bounce off of that. Man, we got 44 people in the building, man. If you look right there on the bottom left corner, bottom right corner, however you guys are looking at it, pretty much Coach Gravy at Raider Nation Live and Raider Nation Gabe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. We're here all week long. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, not Fridays, but we did a Monday show. But yeah, Gravy has his own show that's going to be starting up again during the week. You know what I mean? It's Stogies with Gravy. Shout out to him. We'll all be there and stuff like that. But yeah, man, thank you guys for pulling up. We're gonna listen to AP's press conference, and we'll go from there, guys. So let's go right here. All right, let me see. Put this out the way. Okay, cool.
The less I talk, the less feedback you get.
It's not even that. He said the less I talk. Stupid. All right, let's see. Let's play.
What's y'all? This is from this morning or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, here's it.
Luna, what's up, man?
Is it playing already or no?
No sound, Mike Guerrero said. And Mike can hear everything.
You guys can hear anything, bro?
Nope.
Okay, hold on. How did
I agree with you, Gabe. I agree with you, Gabe. Josh needs to get the ball more than 14 times. I'm thinking more 20, 25, 30.
Minimum 20.
And we got it 20. Like that.
Oh, entire screen. My bad. Also share. I'm sorry. Let me get back to it real quick.
Come on.
There you go.
You hear now?
You must have heard us walking in.
Colton Miller, any update on him? Or
Yeah, it looks like he's trending in the right direction. I'm hoping that's the case. Obviously, we'll see here. Meetings, typical deal for us. So it'd probably be better suited for me to answer that question tomorrow.
in Thanksgiving, obviously the schedule changes a little bit. How you've seen it as a coach and as a player. How do you kind of handle this type of week?
We know it's going to happen. We embrace it. When we're here working, let's work. And when we're eating that turkey and ham with our family, let's enjoy that turkey and ham.
I know, a lot of times people talk about routine being so important to athletes. You guys are changing that up, obviously, for Thanksgiving this week. Is that really a big deal, like a routine of knowing what day is what?
No, if you've followed me the last 3 weeks, we've changed our routine every week. So we're comfortable being uncomfortable. And that's on purpose to have these kind of situations that's coming up. There's going to be one in a couple of weeks that's going to come up again where we're going to have to adapt and change and adjust to what's going on. So just don't blink. Our guys have done a good job of that. We just take whatever day is given to us and take them and make the most out of it.
What have you seen overall defensively the last few weeks that have been improved and what you've liked? Just kind of an overall schematically thing.
Yeah, the mindset's there. You got, we talked about the energy with Max Crosby and the intensity of Spill. But what you're seeing now is 11 guys just hungry, flying to the ball, everybody being very eager to make a play, to contribute, to do their job. Nobody's going out of the box. We're doing everything in our wheelhouse. And I think PG's calling a great game, allowing our guys to be comfortable to start a game. And then as we get a kind of a flow of the game, then, we bring out our bag of tricks. But I think overall, between the coaches and the players, what you see is guys really trusting what we're calling, believing what we're calling, and executing.
When you and Champ were introduced as the interim GM and head coach, you guys talked about culture and what that looks like. So what does a winning culture on the professional level look like to you?
Yeah, win, lose, or draw, the product that you see on the field is that of something to say, okay, well, they might have came up short. Like the other day, we ran out of time. That's how I told our players that. We ran out of time. And like I said, regardless of what the score is, the way we play, our intention of how we play, the execution of our play, the mindset of our team, that's what I'm looking for. And I think we've done that, win, lose, or draw. Obviously, we were short last week, but then, it's a new week and we're at home and we're excited.
I feel like it is trending in that direction, what you're looking for, though.
Yeah, I think the team has been the same, win, lose, or draw. Like, they're not blinking. They got the same attitude, the mindset. We're talking the same. We're not getting frustrated. We're not pointing fingers. You hear team, you see we, you hear us.
See, that's dope.
And I think that's the key part about it.
Tony, as a former player, how real is a rivalry week when you're going up against a rival like the Chiefs? And granted, the Chiefs have won 5 of the last 6 since the team moved here to Vegas. But as a player, how much emotion goes into that week?
Well, a lot. I mean, they know us. They're on a short week. I mean, they probably have the game plan against us. They know us, like the back of their hand. And the same here. Obviously a lot of respect for what Andy has done there, Spagnuolo, Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey, Chris Jones, name on me. They got all pros across the board. It's a challenge. The rivalry, this has been a team that's obviously won Super Bowls, and they're a championship caliber team. They've dominated the division since Patrick Mahomes has taken over. And it's our job to, go out there and give us the best fight. But, give them their flowers. They're the defending Super Bowl champions, and regardless of what happened last night, we expect the best from them.
Coach, 4 out of your next 6 games are in the division. I'm curious to how that changes things for you, if it changes things at all when you're playing divisional opponents.
Yeah, in our division, then 3 out of 4 at home, correct? I'm going to start there. Like, having a home field advantage for us is huge. Well, we've gotten the last 2 home games against the Giants and Jets. That has also energized our team. So I'm calling on Raider Nation, our fan base, our alumni to show up and show out, bring that energy, bring that passion. Watch these guys play hard, give the effort, execute at a high level, and play with intention to win every game at home. Legion Stadium has to be ours. That black hole has to be real.
Yep.
And when we make that a conscious effort and a mindset, and the fans do the same, it's a hell of a place to play at. So we're fortunate enough that 3 out of 4 are going to be at our place. Great opportunity for us in our division with the team that we know very well, and we're excited.
How did you think the process went of challenging a play on Sunday and winning that challenge? What does it mean to you to kind of get that out of the way, get that process down the way?
The win one felt real good. I felt good. I put it in my back pocket, ready to throw it again. But really good job by our people upstairs, on it right away. I was ready. I was right by the ref. And, we have our process of how we operate. And from the field level, it always looks one way or the other. I thought I had a good view on it and I had a beat on it, but obviously upstairs had a really good beat on it. And we threw it. I mean, it's one of those deals that, changed the game at the time, right? Gave us 3 points. The more opportunities we can get like that to win possessions, to challenge flags, I think it just energizes everybody. So, yeah, it is one play, and I'm glad I finally won one.
How was your form on the throw? A lot of coaches on the throw it, on the drop it. What did you feel?
Well, the first one I threw the other day wasn't good. The first game, that wasn't good. This one was, nice. I had a nice, easy toss, like a little cornhole. It was fun.
Patrick, the consistency in his play calling, has he remained consistent? I mean, just talk about his overall.
Yeah, yes. I mean, Patrick comes from a system in the background where you're very multiple and do a lot of things. And at the end of the day, you got to adapt to your players and your team and what you can do well. And we've done that now in a year and a half. And I think what you've now witnessed over the last month or so, I really say the whole season, we've had some bad games, moments here. But overall, guys have really done a good job of listening to what Pat is asking. What's the must? How do we win? Who we're trying to take away? What are we trying to execute? And then what is my job? And I think he's really simplified that for a lot of our players and allowed them to play faster.
So, if NWA is up here, where's Taylor Swift?
I don't know. I'll see if she's on the playlist today.
This motherfucker's crazy. That was dope. Gabe disappeared on us. Nah, fucking that last part was pretty.
Said all the right things, dude. You said all the right things.
Yeah, I mean, he is saying the right things and stuff. I'm gonna put the music back on real quick, man. I just wanted to be able to we can hear everything. I like the fact that, you know what I mean, he recognizes what this is, you know what I mean? I'm glad he's just basically saying what most coaches we want coaches to say. Like, you know, it's not I don't think he's pandering. I think he's just fucking just being honest. And there's nothing wrong with a fucking honest coach, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not gonna come out there, man, he fucking sucked. But the motivator of men and shit like that, you gotta fucking speak a certain way, have a certain tone, have a certain carry yourself a certain way, you know what I mean? So it's like that calm, but like I'll fuck you up demeanor type shit, but then, you know, smiling while he's saying fuck you, like that's kind of like the shit that I like about him. You already know what's up. You know exactly what you're gonna get from him. So I mean, that was a good press conference. Shit. Arkham, what's up, bro? Salute to the homie and shit. Yes, sir. Says,
Arkham in the building.
What's that?
Is that Arkham in the building?
Yes, sir. This talk is fine. We need results. Yeah, that defense turned around though. That defense has turned around, and he's helped turn it around with that fucking you know what I mean? With that fucking how do you say it? With that attitude that he has, you know what I mean? I think he changed the whole fucking room, bro. It's like different. It's gonna be different from this point forward. No shut off, guys.
I think he don't have no short of energy though. Like his energy is going to translate and all that shit. It's just that now we got to sometimes that's just one part of winning football, but like because there's a lot of coaches in this league dog that can coach, you know what I mean? So it's like and you know Andy Reid is one of them. So this is where we're gonna find out like these guys are going to that's gonna play a big part in this game, dog. Can that part of our game, you know, be effective this week, dog? We can't get out. I mean, I don't expect us to, you know, outcoach them, but we cannot get, you know, just like embarrassed, you know, in a coaching as in a coaching aspect, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's you know, Spagnuolo. He's gonna send a lot of. He's the type of guy who's gonna send a lot of pressure, you know, at the rookie. So we have to be aware of that. You know, we have to be aware of getting the ball out early. You know what I mean? Establishing the run game, and we have to, you know, be aware that on the offense, bro, like, you know, like we have to be able to, you know, I mean, on the defensive side, we're gonna have to, you know, it's still Patrick Mahomes, it's still Andy Reid, even yesterday, bro, like in that game, you know, they still had a chance to win it with if it's not for those drops, you know what I mean? So that they could still scheme up and beat, you know, some of the better teams in this league. Is just that we're gonna have to play our asses off this week, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna have to be our best game yet. I know last week, you know what I mean, we lost, we were right there, you know what I mean, but our offense just did not show up. We have to play a total team, you know, we have to have a total team effort this week, bro, because we have to give them the respect they deserve, man. They're still a 7-3 team. They're still a first place team. I know that they're not the number 1 seed anymore, but they're still the defending champions, dog. So, and until we can, you know, consistently, you know, either compete, even compete against these guys, you know what I mean? Then it's you know what I mean? We're gonna have to show them the respect, but that's where it ends. You know what I mean? Like But once we get on that football field, we have to, we gotta fucking, just fucking smack them in the mouth, dog. You know what I mean? Because this is gonna be that type of game. I think, it's gonna turn into that type of game, bro. Like, you're gonna have a lot of chippiness, I think, in this game. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a lot of chippiness in this game. It's you know what I mean? Especially the last couple years, between all of the guys. And I just think that it's gonna be a crazy game. You might see, some penalties. It's just that we gotta be disciplined, and we gotta know that situation. You know what I mean? We have to know what situation we're in. We can't, make boneheaded mistakes. So like, but we also gotta be fucking. We also gotta be fucking. We gotta punk them on top. We can't let them punk us though. We gotta fucking, if it takes a fucking, a hard hit or two sometimes, you know what I mean, just to give the team, going. If we have a letdown, then so be it. But I think this game is going to have to be a smash mouth game. We're gonna have to turn it into one of those games to have a good shot of winning it at the end, bro.
Yeah. It's going to be a good game no matter what, I think.
I'm ready to go.
Huh?
I'm ready
to watch it already.
I know.
I'm ready for Sunday.
KC,
Talking about watching, bro. Gabe, what time are we going live tomorrow? What time are we doing the pick'em show tomorrow? So everyone can pull up.
7:20.
7:20. Nah, not changing the time. Same time every week. 7:20.
Same time.
We haven't been in the real playoffs in years. He's raising the mental level. Yes, I agree.
Same way that this show and our Thursday show has been the same time.
Yep.
Every week for the last 10 weeks. So I don't know. No, something like that, So it's like, at least you guys know where to find us, dog. We ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, we're talking about. Yeah, we were talking about Denarius earlier and shit. It said it would be nice to pick him up, but he has a couple. He's had 2 back surgeries, Arkham. So yeah, so that would be kind of like a good. Because he is a good player, bro. But the 2 back surgeries, bro. No. So I hope Jack Jones play. He played a little bit in the last game, bro. But yeah, Max is coming from Mahomo. Yep, no pause. Casey hasn't lost in Alvy since we moved there. All right. Well, they're gonna lose this week. Fuck these motherfuckers.
And we undefeated at home this year, aren't we?
No, we lost to Pittsburgh only. We're 4-1. Still good record, 4-1. That's pretty damn good.
We lose at home a lot. Last couple of years, we've been losing at home a lot. But yeah,
4-1. Shit. Let's keep that shit going, dog. Let's keep that streak going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this one, 4-1. So that way we start building that fucking, we start building that fucking that home field advantage to where we know, like, we're gonna play good every time we're home, dog, because but we need the fans, dog. We need all the fans to, like, like just like AP has been calling for it, Max has been calling for it all year, everybody, dog. It's like we gotta show up, dog. We gotta show up and show out, we travel wild, dog. We're always in fucking away cities and stuff like that, but that home field, dog, has to turn back into, like, that Oakland home field, advantage, bro, where we get that black hole back, going, like, it's just like we got to get that shit going, bro. To every week, it's like that the opposing teams are just like, fuck, man, I hate going that way, I hate fucking having to drive the ball that in that route, so it's like, I just we need that environment back, but I think slowly but surely it will get there, dog. Because like we've been saying, since the fucking stadium opened up, every time the first time it's a team's first like appearance in Vegas, they're gonna have fans from that team, dog. Just because it's like oh shit, I want to go see the new stadium. It's Vegas, It's a tourist attraction, but that mystique, I think. The newness of it is gonna end up kind of dying down a little bit. It's always going to have some because it is a tourist town, but I just think it's going to end up dying down. It's not going to be like the same as these first couple years when you're getting like these first time teams here, like when like it's their first time here. Yeah. But I think with winning football, especially too, that's going to change a lot, bro. You're going to see, that place is going to start getting rocking because it's a dome, dog. So like that sound just like it carries, bro. You know what I mean? It gets loud in there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It gets fucking loud in there because it's just because of the way it's built. You know what I mean? It was built for that shit. So like it was just built to funnel sound. You know what I mean? So it's like we just need that though. We have to have that for like, you know, the opposing defense. We have to have that like that advantage that when their offense is on the field, they can't, you know what I mean, they can't communicate. We're causing extra, you know, 5-yard penalties here and there and shit like that. So, but it's gonna get there, dog. I think it's gonna get there. But this week we have to play.
Yeah, we need to get loud. We need to get loud up in there.
I think personally, bro, it's like the first game that I went to, like the first year that everything was open and everything like that. The first game I went to, bro, it was different. It was way different than Oakland. I mean, obviously, it's a nice, beautiful fucking building, bro. But like, I think over the time, it's just gonna build up little by little. The team's gonna get, like, the fans are gonna get there. They're gonna, you know, we got to start winning though. That's what it really, really comes down to. We have to start winning.
Yeah, that's what it's for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna change everything. You know what I mean?
We're winning this Sunday though. I think we're winning this Sunday. We're gonna keep that home field advantage type going, dog. Like, we haven't lost since our home opener. Yeah. We haven't lost since our home opener, so I think we're gonna keep that roll going, dog. It's been 4 in a row at home since the loss to Pittsburgh, and I think we're gonna keep that shit going.
Look at Paul, crazy. Great to see Renfro back in action. Yes, sir. He did a pretty good job. So hopefully we get a Meek back. He was doing good before he got hurt. Yep, agreed. Tickets for this game were sold to Case Shitty bandwagon fans before week 1. Yeah. I mean, but we'll see what happens. LC is the chosen one. Relax. I'm not being sarcastic. Oh yeah, get that energy, Gabe. Fuck yeah.
For sure, man. You know that shit. We're gonna fucking we gonna win this week, dog. Because I just think it's gonna make it. We're gonna make it one of those ugly games. We're gonna make it one of those ugly games to where it's gonna. It probably might not be a super high scoring game because I still think our offense is still gonna struggle, dog. You know what I mean? We still have a rookie back there with you know, learning, and KC is one of the better. They are also another top 10 defense. You know what I mean? They're so. I think he's getting baptized by fire, dog, but it's a very good you know, learning, you know, fucking start to learn, because it's some fucking tough test that he's facing, you know, early on in his career, dog. So it's like if he can show out in this game, dog, it's just another, you know, little notch to him, you know, maybe getting the nod at the end of the year, man. But it's gonna be a big game for him, big game for AP, big game for Bo. I just think for everybody, you know, that's trying to keep a job here, bro. So it's like, because this is KC, this is those division games, but I think we got it, bro. I think this we're starting to show that, you know, like you know, with the talk after the game, you know, I think nobody held their head down. Everybody was still, you know, like, you know, with not in high spirits, but I still, you know, still confident that, you know, nobody's going to let this shit, you know, get in the way of what they really want to accomplish. You know what I mean? So I think this week they come out, and I think the execution is better. You know what I mean? At home, I think the execution is going to be better at home, and I just think that, you know, that we're gonna go out there and we're gonna shock everybody. We're gonna shock Raider Paul, dog. We're gonna shock Raider Paul's fucking ass, because, you know, he seems to I don't know what it is, dog. He'll find something new though. Even if we do, you know, find a way to win.
It was a fluke. They were lucky. Something like that.
That's a fucking JT knockoff.
Hey, yo, we're gonna answer this question, bro. We're gonna get out of here, bro, because we're gonna be live tomorrow too for about an hour, 2 hours, and then we got Thursday night. We'll be live too, finish live. But yeah, we got the Pick'em show with the Smokeout Hour tomorrow, 7:20. But I like this question. Then we'll dip out, bro, because I'm fucking stoned, and we're gonna be live tomorrow anyway. So, question is, can AP override offensive play calling? What do you think about that, Gravy? I know that's a good question for you, bro.
Can, but the best thing to do is just let your offensive coordinator get into a rhythm and not mess that up. Wanting to dictate that offensive game, so he has input in it. He knows what he's calling. They talk about it all week. So if he thinks it's the right play, if he doesn't, if we're winning, by a large margin and he just wants to run the ball, he might change that. It's just waste time.
Yeah.
And he'll start calling running plays. But changing plays on the whiff, nah. I don't think he'll mess with Bo that way. He'll get him off his rhythm. But if he's messing up, doing crazy shit, yeah, he'll step in.
I think he could probably suggest, if shit starts going crazy, and he's not giving the ball to JJ. I think he suggests, hey, bro, we gotta switch it up. You know what I mean? But I don't think he outright be like, hey, fucking start doing this and this. Like, I think he's gonna suggest, hey, bro, we gotta feed, Jacobs more. You gotta work that in more. But I don't think he'll get involved in that sense.
Yeah, I think personally, I don't see him overriding the offensive play call. I think him just saying we're gonna have a general idea of what they have a general schematic of what they're gonna do for it. Like people say, like the NFL scripted. It's not scripted. What they do is they script plays for what they want to do, how they want to control the ball, because you're not going out there to be like, well, we're gonna fucking script these first 20 plays. This is what we want to do. You know what I mean? And how we want to do it. They're gonna overall see it. I don't think AP, because he's gonna tell him, say, hey man, run the ball more, or hey, get to that left side if he's seen something, maybe to do an adjustment, maybe like that. But I don't see him actually like fucking full on calling the play, getting deep out. You know what I mean? I don't see him doing that. I think he's letting the coaches do what they got to do. You know what I mean? And just overseeing them. I think he knows what he's doing. I think the offensive coordinators know what they're doing too. I mean, they're trying to develop what they want to play. You know what I mean? How they dictate.
Why spend a week doing a game plan when you're just gonna mess it up?
Well, you won't necessarily mess it up, because if you have to adjust, if they're just stacking the box and you got somebody that's fucking hurt and you can cross them up and get somebody in the flats or whatever, not to get the ball moving, or no more screens. You know what I mean? Or run opposite, whatever. Not there's got to be some kind of play call. Like he's gonna see, because he's a defensive player. He's gonna say, "Hey man, they're weak on this side. Look at what they're doing on this side. Go to this side." Like he's gonna be watching both sides of the ball. See, that's what a good coach does. He watches both sides of the ball, and then he turns around and says, "Hey, make adjustments on this, this, and this." They're fucking the defensive tackle doing this. Like he's giving them pointers. That's what a good coach is supposed to do. I mean, as far as play calling, that's what the offensive coordinator is there to do his job. The left tackle is supposed to be there to do a fucking job there. Everybody has a fucking job. So, but he oversees the whole thing. And when he turns around and tells them, like, hey, bro, run to the left, man, get over there, get some fucking blocking over there, do some other shit. He has to tell him. That's a good head coach. He's not going to disrupt everything, but he's going to say, hey, man, get the ball fucking moving. Let's get the ball going. Let's dictate some tempo. That's the type of shit that a coach will instill into his offensive coordinators, how he wants to see them fucking moving the ball. And him being defensive, he knows what's hard to cover and whatever, whatnot, if they're running something. So him inputting, like, hey, do this and do that, I don't see him not having the freedom, but I see it like to where he's gonna actually say something to fucking Bo, and Bo's gonna be like, all right, I got you. Not to where it's like you're fucking up, like he's gonna motivate him to, hey, let's get it going this way. That's what a coach does, bro. So he does have some say. He does have. I think you're
gonna see screens.
Oh fuck! I don't want to hear no screens, bro.
Maybe even more you've seen last week.
Nah, but I think that it's gonna be a game where they're not gonna
watch the Philly game.
They're not gonna allow. I think they're gonna put.
They're saying Kansas City. That's what they're gonna do.
They're not gonna put the ball in Aiden's hands that much this week, dog. I think they're gonna call a game where I think they learned from last week that it's just he's still a rookie. You know what I mean? You still have to work with that skill set. You know what I mean? You still have to work with, his deficiencies, his fucking, he still ain't, got the game speed all the way down. He's still, immobile in the pocket. So you got to be able to get the ball out of his hands fast, just like the way they did kind of against the Jets. You know what I mean? They got the ball out of his hands fast, and they kept feeding Jacobs no matter what, dog. They kept feeding Jacobs until he finally broke one. You know what I mean? He was averaging 3.1 yards a carry until he ended up breaking that one long one against the Jets. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Even it's like those games right there, like those type of games are the ones that are you that's the way you're gonna win. You know what I mean? That it's not throwing the ball 40 something times with the rookie. You're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna win, especially with another top 10 defense. So you got to be able to play some bully ball. The offensive line has to be nasty. They gotta get that double team, going at the point of attack on Jones. You know what I mean, and try to get him out of the play. You know what I mean, and then just work your way with the and just most importantly, we have to get Colton on the field, bro. We have to get Colton. Hopefully, Colton can get on the field. I haven't really seen any. They should have been at practice today because I think they'll say that they were gonna get back at it on Tuesday this week. So you should see something, but if not,
I think they got the day off today.
Man.
Yeah. So, Devontae can have a field day with the Chiefs against the Chiefs secondary. He can, but Aiden needs to not overthrow like Raider P saying semi-deep passes to 11 and 17.
I mean, he needs to be protected. He needs to be protected.
He needs to be protected just as much as Jimmy G does. It's the same difference. It's just look at it's
better,
the same.
Better than that, bro.
Probably more. It's the same. Jimmy G and Aiden O'Connor are the same thing as of this moment. You can't get hit. You can't rush him. He needs all the time in the world, and he needs a running game. He's a rookie. Same thing. So.
You got the rookie thing right. That's about it.
It's the truth. It's the truth, though, bro. He has a better arm. That's it.
He has a better arm, and then
O-line
he makes better decisions.
Pound the rock. AOC needs to get the ball out fast. Exactly. That's going to be it. That's going to be the answer. That's what I think. But, I mean, like you said, 40 times? No, we need to do
like that.
Yeah, he maybe 30, 25, 30 passes. Cool. That's
good. That's where you should average. They should be averaging like half. Like they should be balanced, dog. Like it should be 20 to 25 carries for Jacobs, 25 to 30. Maybe complete passes for fucking for Aiden, dog. Like that should be the where it should be. It should be more like balanced 25-25. But if it's 20-30. I mean, but it produces a win. I don't mind, but it's if you get to the point where it's like last game where it's only 14 and you got 40 something attempts, that's not winning football for us. That's not going to produce winning football for us, though. Not with this offense, not with this quarterback right now. I'm like I like O'Connell, dog. Don't get me wrong, I like O'Connell, but it's not. We got to remember he's a rookie, dog. Too. Like I still think. He can become something, you know what I mean, in this league, but it's just, you know what I mean, it's still gonna take some time still too, and the mere fact that he ain't getting no gimmies, dog. These defenses that he's facing, in fucking the first it was the Giants, you know what I mean, that one was a kind of a game where he was able to kind of like show what he can do against a team that. It's not that good, maybe defensively. But then he had the Jets. He had, last week he had Miami, which is, hovering around the top 10. This week he's going to have, the Chiefs who are in, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like hovering around top 5, you know what I mean? So it's like they're, the Chiefs are another good defense, dog. So it's, that's the way you're going to have to win these type of games, bro, with the rookie quarterback, because these defenses are good for a reason, and when you give them too many chances, when you give a rookie, too many attempts, that's just giving that defense, that good of a defense, you know what I mean, that many opportunities to maybe pick one, you know what I mean, and make a decision against, you know what I mean, statistically, a guy that's most likely gonna be the one that's making the mistake from that offense, because he's gonna have the ball in his hands every play, and he's a rookie. So you gotta minimize that as much as you can, dog. That's why you got to feed Jacobs in this game.
Yep. Chris said key to victory is his hope to make the shitload of mistakes and the Raiders O-line keep the rookie off the ground. That's true right there. Can't predict the game, but you have to play the game. Yep. DA needs to take a back seat. this week and let everyone else should eat this week. Yeah, in a sense, yeah. But I mean, I think they need to start off strong and go from there, bro. But it's already been about an hour and 20, man. We're gonna get out of here. We'll be live tomorrow, 7:20, ready to go. Smoke out hour and pick'em show. And we'll talk a little bit of ball too. Thank everybody for pulling up. And then we'll see you guys tomorrow night. And like we always end up with the show on 3 Raiders. 1, 2, 3. Raiders!